do we have here? We have a nice, beautiful duck that I shot this morning in my backyard, and now you already know it's time to throw it on that smoker and get to cooking this bad boy. This is how we do it down in Southern Florida, and let's get it started. So first, you want to go ahead and dry that duck up. It's going to be pretty wet. You also need to make sure that every single piece of side is nice and dry. You want it to be as dry as possible. And whoops, you called me. Okay, I bought it from the store, but who cares? As you can see, it's a boy. Nah, just kidding. Cut that thing off, that's chicken neck. I use that for crab bait later. And now it is time to season this bad boy up. First, we're gonna plug that duck with some oranges and some onions to add that nice, sweet, goodness flavor inside. Now you want to go ahead and poke holes in the skin. This is the most important part because it allows all that seasoning to get deep into the duck. Top it off with some soy sauce to add that little salty flavor. And now it's time you can use any seasoning that you want. I use Seattle garlic seasoning, which is my favorite, and some cheeky barbecue seasoning because those are my favorite seasonings to use on any type of meat. You want to make sure you get both sides and make sure that fruit and those onions stay deep inside the skin. Now I'm going to marinate it with this sweet Carolina honey marinade. I brushed that thing on so it get a little bit of a sweet flavor. And man, when I tell you the smoke just adds so much flavor to this. The smoke and the honey marinade just, oh man, that flavor and the taste is just unreal. This is the golden thing to put on duck. It's something I came up with, I saw in the store and just figured out. And here we go with this duck. Go ahead and marinate that thing for about 3 to 7 hours or overnight if you can. Go ahead and start that charcoal grill up. We do not use lighter fluid over here. That is an absolute no-no when you're in the Grill Master land. So it's about 3 hours by. Go ahead and take that thing out and it should look a little bit like that. Dump those charcoals in that bad boy. Add that chunk of wood to get that smoky dokey flavor in it, and put that duck on the opposite side of that Kettleman's grill and put the lid on top. Now this is about 20 minutes in. It is already smoking. It's not like these regular smokers where it's going to take 3 hours. Now this is about 40 minutes in, 45 minutes in, and it's going to be looking just like that. I kept checking the temperature to make sure that it was perfect. The scenery was perfect. Then this is about probably like an hour and 10 minutes in. And you want to look for that dark brown, crispy, tender look on the duck, so that way you know it is almost done. You want to keep checking on that temperature. And as you can see, this was probably about an hour and 45 minutes in to it's looking like that at 165 internal, and that bad boy is ready to come off. Look how beautiful that thing is. It is time to eat this sucker. And it looks like a damn chicken, but I mean, it tastes like duck. It is definitely fire. Now, duck is full of fat, and the first piece, look how juicy and tender that bad boy is. It is time to dig in, and man, when I tell you that Carolina sweet honey sauce just added that extra flavor to it, I'm telling you it is essential. These are the pieces I cut off of that duck, and man, I tore that thing up, man. As you can see, the smile on my face, I do it all, and I do it well. As you all know, I say, stop playing with me.